Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. GoFest Global is just around the corner, the most exciting event of the year. So let's cover everything involved. For the first time, we're going to be able to encounter Klefki and Skidoo globally. Previously, Skidoo was found during the city safaris, and Klefki is typically only found in France or on the very east of Britain. So this is an exciting feature for us to be able to catch these if you don't live in that region. I'm beyond excited for this. After appearing within the in-person events, the mythical Pokemon Volcanion is also going to be making its long-awaited global debut in Pokemon Go, and that's going to be available to ticket holders. Ticket holders are going to be able to complete exclusive special research, and at the end of it you're going to have an opportunity to encounter it. So that's exciting stuff, another new Pokemon for our Pokedexes. So before getting into the bonuses, increase all of our shiny luck this weekend by hitting subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Okay, so continuing on, the bonuses for this GoFest for everyone will be, so for the snapshots, remember to take pictures of your buddy to get surprise encounters. We don't know what those are going to be yet. I would imagine it's going to be Pikachu, but I'm not certain. So secondly, there's going to be 1 hour lure module duration. I imagine most people are going to find lures everywhere, but if you need to grind that medal, just make sure to put some down. You're going to get a lot of use out of them, and a lot of players have a lot of them saved up. I think I have around 150. I'm very lazy at using them, so get the best out of that you can. Thirdly, party play duration is going to be increased from 3 hours to 8 hours. Now, I was a huge fan of when they increased party play from 1 hour to 3 hours. I'm an even bigger fan of this. I still think if you get 3 bad tasks, you can always just reset the tasks. But from the big events, normally there's a lot of encounter tasks. I was a huge fan of when you could pick between Sork and Throw when they screwed up in the Univator event. Huge fan of that. So the fact that this is now going to be 8 hour duration, and I'm assuming there will be encounters for it again, that could be so OP. Plus you're going to be gaining Pokeballs, etc. So get in a party with people that you're playing with, have some fun with that. You can also check who's catching the most Pokemon, etc. in the stats. So just have fun with it. Okay, so for ticket holders, there's also going to be plenty of bonuses between 10 AM and 6 PM each day. That's going to include an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon, always great. You're going to get the special research with an encounter for Volcanion. You're going to get a special research with branching paths, so we're going to be able to pick Sword or Shield. Different Pokemon are going to be attracted to incense. Historically, that's going to be, Pikachu or Unknown. I'm always going to grind the Unknown on the incense. Everybody loves an Unknown shiny, and if you get a Hundo, even better. So there's also going to be an hourly global challenge with rewards, and that's going to be for both Saturday and Sunday. And there's going to be habitat-themed collection challenges. And then finally, there's going to be 3 surprise encounters in the snapshots per day. So that's going to be 6 total. The all-day bonuses for ticket holders is going to be your buddy will gain more hearts for all friendship activities. That's going to be great if you're grinding that medal. You're going to get 9 free raid passes per day for spinning the gyms. So that's going to be 18 free raid passes. If you're someone that's going to be needing either Zacian or Zamazenta, or both, 18 free cracks at it, plus all the extra ones you're going to do. Never going to complain about that. You're going to be able to open up to 40 gifts a day. Now that's big because currently we have the 50% extra friendship XP from leveling up, plus the Pokeballs you're going to need to be gaining back from how fast you're going to be catching. There's going to be up to 6 special trades per day. On Saturday I'm going to be going to a city and I'm going to try and meet up with some people. Just try and get some goodies from your special trades. You could get Shundos, you could get Legendary Hundos, whatever you want to do. And then finally, it's going to be half Stardust cost for trades. Potentially a good time to trade for new shinies that you don't have yet, while it's 20k instead of 40k Stardust cost. Just something to consider. This year's habitats are going to be Moonless Volcano, which is going to run from 10 AM to 11 AM, and then 2 PM until 3 PM. The wild spawns for this are going to be Houndour, Numel, Duskull, Gothita, Golett, Fletchling, Red Flabébé, Skrelp, and Fuecoco. And then as a rare spawn for that habitat, we're going to get Carbink, which has its shiny debut. Then in the Galvanic Dojo, which is going to run from 11 till 12 and 3 till 4, the wild spawns of this are going to be Machop, Electabuzz, Teddiursa, Scraggy, Chespin, Yellow Flabébé, Pancham, Dedenne, and Crabrawler. Then as a rare spawn, we're going to get Minefu. The third habitat rotation is going to be Hypnotic Tundra, and that's going to run from 12 till 1, and 4 till 5. The wild spawns of this are going to be Alolan Sandshrew, Swinub, Spheal, Piplup, Snover, Munna, Elgime, Blue Flabebe, and Bergmite. Then as a rare spawn, we're going to be seeing Frigibax with its shiny debut. I think that's going to be something that everybody's going to be chasing. I will be so annoyed if I don't get that as a shiny. But moving on. The final habitat is going to be Fey Swamp. That's going to be 1 till 2 and 5 until 6. So the wild spawns for that are going to be Clefairy, Tentacool, Morile, Gulpin, Venipede, Poplio, Marini, Morlull, and then as a rare spawn we're going to get Togetic and Orange Flabebe. So you get 2 instead of 1 in that hour. Then throughout the day on Saturday we're going to be seeing the following shield themed spawns. So that's going to be Chansey, Skarmory, Larvitar, Shieldon, Shelmet, Vullaby, Oranguru, and as a rare spawn, Goomy. Now for myself, I have been grinding Shieldon with a Death Wish, so you best believe I'm catching every single one of those I see. I need to finish that family so goddamn much. Throughout the day on Sunday, we will be seeing the following sword-themed spawns. Galarian Farfetch'd, Cubone, Ralts, Carablast, Pawniard, Dino, Persimmon, and then the rare spawn is going to be Jangmo. Now before the last comms day that would have been a valuable spawn. I would say now less so. I just got a 98 shine in the last event. I'm still going to catch it. I'm always going to catch stuff like that, but it's not as much of a priority. So now for ticket holders, excluding your daily incense, you're going to get the following encounters. So for Moonless Volcano, you're going to get Torkoal. During Galvanic Dojo, you'll get Skidoo. Pachyrisu's going to be during Hypnotic Thunderer. And then finally Klefki during Fey Swamp. So it's a bit unfortunate if you're not a ticket holder, but for the ticket holders, I know I will be grinding those so hard. I need all 4 of them hundo. There's no way I'm going to be missing those, and everyone I know is going to be catching them to trade as well, so we're going to be praying. Okay, so unknowns are always a huge part of GoFest, and for this year on Saturday we're going to be seeing unknown D, E, H, I, L, and S throughout the day, so that they can spell out shield. I think the only one I've finished off is S. And then on Sunday, it's going to be unknown D, O, R, S, W, and as you can guess then, it's going to spell out sword. So moving on to raids, there's going to be different tiers happening. So in 1-star raids, we're going to be getting the different Dapper Pikachu and Frigibax. And in 3-star raids, we're going to be getting the Train Conductor Phalanx. Personally, I'm not really going to raid for either one of those. Frigibax is going to be really in the wild. I imagine Pikachu is either going to be in the Party Power encounters or in the incense. Train Conductor Phalanx, maybe I'll do one if you can't get it any other way. In 5-star raids, we're going to be getting the Crowned Shield Zamazenta on Saturday, and on Sunday we're going to be getting the Crowned Sword Zacian. At least for me, I am going to be grinding hard for those two. I don't tend to raid things that aren't legendaries generally. I need both of those hundos. I will be grinding those hard, I would have thought, as much as I can around catching. Alright guys, I think now that we've covered everything, I'd just like to quickly say thanks for all the recent support. It does mean a lot. I am trying to get into the swing of uploading regularly. I've got a lot going on personally, so it's nice to have an escape through something like this. But if you've got any video suggestions, feel free to leave comments regarding that. I'm happy to take on ideas. And most of all, enjoy GoFest and have a nice day. So, peace guys.